In 2019, a tornado warning was issued in my city of residence within the state of California. Tornadoes are a very rare occurrence in California. I could clearly see the funnel cloud from my living room side window. Below the funnel cloud was an enormous blue woman with her wings spread out. I could not determine whether she was part of the tornado or whether she was holding it back. I did not photograph the phenomenon as it was not safe to do so. In an attempt to understand what I had seen, I researched weather deities. The following information describes a weather deity from the Yoruba culture obtained from symbolsage.com and several weather deities from several Native American cultures obtained from nativelanguages.org. In Yoruba religion, Oya was the goddess of weather, known to be one of the most powerful deities in Africa. She was also a strong and brave warrior who was considered to be unbeatable. Her Celtic equivalent is Brigitte, Catholicized as Saint Brigitte. Oya was an Orisha in Yoruba religion, meaning that she was a spirit sent by one of the three manifestations of the supreme god known as Olodumare. She was known by several names in Yoruban mythology. Although she's well known as the goddess of weather, Oya played many disparate roles, which was the reason she was such an important deity in Yoruba religion. She commanded the lightning, storms, and winds and could bring about tornadoes, earthquakes, or practically any kind of weather she chose. As the goddess of change, she would bring down dead wood, making room for new ones. There is much more information available about this goddess. In Native American mythology, Cyclone Person is a storm spirit of the Shawnee and Lenape tribes. Some sources identify Cyclone Person as male, like the other Algonquian wind spirits, while others identify Cyclone Person as female, like Whirlwind of the Iroquois tribes. It's possible that Cyclone Person was not originally anthropomorphized at all, like the Great Spirit, and over time the different communities living in locations far away from each other came to conceptualize this being differently. The dark tendrils of a tornado are described as the long flying hair of Cyclone Person. Despite this being's destructive power, she or he is not considered antagonistic and is usually viewed positively, particularly by the Shawnees, who consider Cyclone Person a kindred spirit and friend of their tribe. In the old days, it was said that the Shawnee people had no fear of tornadoes because Cyclone Person would not intentionally harm them. Even today, some Shawnees in Oklahoma have pointed out that tornadoes have never destroyed the houses on their reservation. Whirlwind Woman is a powerful storm spirit of the Northern Plain tribes. Although destructive and dangerous, she is not malevolent but rather a force of nature like the thunderbird and brings spiritual gifts and visions to worthy humans. In some traditions, she has always been the spirit of the tornado, while in others she was a human girl who turned into a whirlwind woman after being carried away by a tornado. Was the enormous blue woman that I saw a weather deity attempting to unleash her wrath, an angel holding back the destructive weather, or part of a larger entity that was halfway into our dimension? Fortunately, the tornado did not touch down.